I was able to go into NASCAR and learn about branding. I cut my teeth in the industry and I learned about brand from that industry because they were talking about it before anybody else was. And I knew at that moment that I was going to help executives more than anybody else to do personal brand, to help them be their best. I just have this natural gifting of being able to go, that's why people can't see you, that's why people aren't hearing you even though you're speaking. Don't do that ever again. And that sort of turned into this insane rebrand of MODA, or I would say growth of the company. Turned into doing that for corporations, companies, associations, schools, and so it turned into speaking engagements and training employees, and then it turned into a personal brand is the same concept as a corporate brand. And I thought, man, I can do all of this. So we grew. That was step one. And that was the progression from personal coaching, which we still do, but then it turned into this corporate thing where I'm now helping companies to grow and to be their best. And then I help their employees to be their best and to exude that brand. My experience is trial by fire. Like, people are like, how do you know about personal branding? And then you just have to know my story to go, oh, she gets it. Because the fire that I've lived through and building the brand in that fire was so hard that my experience is like unmatched. I can't cry while saying it. And so when you build a brand through fire, it's so different than reading about it in a book. I am the fire extinguisher for executives who are about to crack or who need coaching. I have the fire extinguisher that they need because I've experienced it. So I meet executives and they go, well, I really want to raise, or I haven't been seen, I haven't been heard, and I'm really smart, but no one appreciates me. And I'm like, that's right, because you don't know how to express who you really are. So when I see a client go, oh, I know my why, you've helped me get there, like this is why I was created, that's a big deal. And then the icing on the cake is I start to see promotions that they've deserved for sometimes 20 years, but they just didn't know how to communicate their value and they didn't know how to share those stories. But when they do, and when they get to that place, I'm like, I could die today. Like, this is exactly why I was created. We do marketing, we do brand, and we help the companies to share their story. We train marketing teams on how to market in the current year. We train teams on how to do social media in the current year. And the beauty of that is it's the same thing that we've always been doing. We're helping them to be seen. Whether you're an individual, an association, a school, a corporation, a fortune, it doesn't matter, right? It's the same thing. MODA is about helping the individual or the company to discern who they are. We help you to storytell and communicate so you're not missed because the market is so crowded. When I see corporations wake up, or I see a marketing executive go, holy cow, like we have amazing stories, we just haven't told them. How do we catch up? I'm like, this is amazing. We're on the same page. We're going to help you catch up, and you're going to win now. Did we change their life for the better in some way? If that doesn't happen, it wouldn't be a success. And every single client, that is always the goal. Success is measured by a life changed for the better forever, not just inspiration or motivation, but actual transformation. Every human being was created for a purpose, and every corporation has a purpose. And if they don't know what those two things are, and if they're not combined with what the brand is, and that's foundation, you fail. You absolutely fail. That's why MODA does what we do. And we do it every single day, and we'll continue to do it forever. You're not going to find me being a shipping company in 10 years. MODA will be around because it's the very purpose for which I was created. And that's the heart and soul of what we do for corporations and people.